Redbournbury Mill is a Grade II listed flour mill in Redbournbury, Hertfordshire, England, which is thought to have been first built in the early 11th century. Having operated as a watermill on the River Vere, the mill is now powered by a diesel engine. The date of inception of Redbournbury Mill is unknown. However, a mill on the same site was mentioned in the Domesday Book of 1086, and it is possible that the existing mill was built on these foundations. Prior to that, however, in circa 1030, the manor of Redbourn was given to the abbot of St. Albans by Egilvine le Swart and his wife Winfrida, wealthy Saxon landowners and possible lords. It is likely that the mill, which once stood at the approximate site of Redbournbury, would have been within the manor of Redbourn, and was thus passed on to the abbey. The nearby farmhouse was used by the abbot's chamberlain and was referred to as Chamberlain's Mill. The lane that passes the mill crosses the River Vere by a deep ford. Following the mention in the Domesday Book, the next mention of a mill in the area was circa 1290 during the abbacy of John de Berkhamsted, during which time Chamberlain's Mill burnt down. The fire threatened all of the manor of Redbourn, but area was protected by the local woodland. The mill was purchased in 1652 by Sir Harbottle Grimston, a lawyer and politician, for £200. Grimston had also purchased Old Gorhambury House, and as a result, the mill became part of the Gorhambury estate. The Grimston family would go on to make an indelible mark in the surround area due to the Earl of Verulam peerage bestowed upon them. Little of record is known over the next 200 years or so, aside from a series of improvements and upgrades. Notable amongst these improvements was the installation of 3 inline millstones. Typically, millstones are laid around a central gearing mechanism as opposed to in a single straight line, as is the case here. The layout found in Redbournbury is the only known example in the county, and is rare in United Kingdom as a whole. In 1841, the tenant of the mill was one Edward Hawkins. This tenancy would be passed down through the Hawkins family for the next 144 years. Much of the Gorhambury estate was sold by the 4th Earl of Verulam, and as a result the mill reverted to the Crown estate. It is unknown when the River Vere alone was no longer enough to power the milling process. However, by the beginning of the early 20th century, the mill had been fitted with an engine. Following Ivy Hawkins leaving the mill in 1985, the Crown estate placed Redbournbury up for sale, and in 1987 sold it to its current owners, the James family. The ensuing restoration project took 10 years to complete, and also saw the full repair and installation of a diesel engine, which had not been used in approximately 30 years. In 2005, a bakery was built in one of the disused barns at the front of the mill, and was first opened to the public in July 2006. The bakery is open to the public on Saturday mornings and sells a range of breads and cakes, all of which are made using flour ground within the mill. Since 2013, Redbournbury Mill has appeared on a variety of television shows. Celebrity baker Paul Hollywood visited the mill in 2013 as part of his BBC Two series, Paul Hollywood's Bread, whilst his Great British Bake Off co-host Mary Berry also visited the mill in 2016 as part of her Easter feast program to learn more about the Alban bun, an alleged forerunner to the hot cross bun. Thanks for watching this video presenting a history of Redbournbury Mill, brought to you by the Lord of Caddy's Place Manor in Redbourn. To learn more about the mill, visit www.redbournburymill.co.uk.